Hello, welcome. Happy Friday. So nice to spend some virtual energetic time with you here. And I'd love to hear from you what's currently going on. Several of you have requested and scheduled a one-on-one with me where I help them to tap into the highest timeline available to you right now. And for some people, it is that they don't really know what it is, but they know something is lingering in the background, but they're generally happy. And we tap into that, whether there is actually something, and let it come to the light. For others, feel blocked. Whatever's going on for you, everything is perfect. Everything's divinely orchestrated by your higher self. And the more you trust that, like they said in yesterday's message, you are not here because you're broken, because you need to be fixed, because you need to work through all the releases. No, it's about uncovering layer after layer after layer through the things that you are triggered by on an everyday basis in the present moment. No need to look and dig for things. For me yesterday, for example, was very much the root chakra that was really present. I could physically feel it like a sensation. And so I tapped into that. And for a very long time, for the first time, it was linked with a past life that I wasn't aware of. And usually I love to focus on this life because this is what is present. This is what my so-called reality is that I'm experiencing. But if there are things like that coming up, then that's perfect because it's ready to be seen. Otherwise, it wouldn't be showing up in the first place. And so our body knows. Our body really knows. It's so intelligent. You can totally trust it. And well, it doesn't mean that, you don't need to go to the doctor or anything if you're in physical need. I'm not saying that. But in general, with the upgrades, with the energies that are currently present, it's constantly upgrading. So trust those signals that you get. They are sensations, maybe with the high peaks and the Shimmer resonance this week and probably also in the coming weeks. Maybe you feel sensations on your skin. Maybe you feel the air vibrating. Maybe you hear something. Maybe it feels like someone is touching you on your finger, or one of your fingers, or somewhere else on your body. Like, allow that, trust that. See it with curiosity and with love. And so our bodies are really upgrading to the level that, from what I've heard, several, the alignment with the divine feminine, the divine masculine, that they are different experiences in the female physical body at the moment as well, with regards to, having regular, maybe irregular periods. So there's lots going on. Again, it doesn't mean that there is anything wrong or you need to worry about. And there are lots of other things probably that are happening that I'm not experiencing, that I haven't heard about, that I'm not referencing to. So this is not an exclusive list, but just so, you hold that space for yourself and for your magnificent body. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to hand over the mic and see what perfect message is coming through for you today. Welcome and hello, our beloved friends, our co-creators of this magnificent experience here on this beautiful planet that you call Earth, that you call Mother Gaia, And yes, indeed, these are exciting times. Exciting times. So listen to your intuition even deeper. Listen to your body even deeper. With excitement, with curiosity about what's unfolding for you. You're so powerful, and you are ready to be seen. Ready to be seen up and foremost by yourself on deeper levels than ever before. And maybe it is triggered by an experience with another person. Maybe someone makes you a compliment and you tap into that and you appreciate it, you're grateful for it. But afterwards, you allow yourself, hey, yes, that's so true. I didn't see that clearly, but yes, that's so true. I totally agree. And you might see yourself from a different perspective, with even deeper acceptance, with even deeper love. It might be triggered by something internally. It might be triggered by a thought. You thinking, hey, where is this thing that I really want to achieve? Why isn't it end of the month yet? Then I get to do X, Y, Z. Your mind is projecting a lot. And that's beautiful, that's perfect. That is part of your power. So do not condemn your mind for drifting off, for not always being present in the moment. If it starts to worry about the future, then yes, catch that. Catch that. But if your mind is dreaming up about something that is coming up, like end of the month, for example, and it's something that you're looking forward to, then tap into that right here and right now with us. With us here in this moment. What is it? What is it? Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you're dreaming of. Let us know how it makes you feel right here and right now. Can you feel its reality being present now? And describe it as detailed as possible. What are you wearing? What do surroundings look like? What does a day feel like? What's the weather like? Who are you with? Where are you? And it is not about getting this 100% perfect. It is not about creating a day which then will appear in your reality exactly. No, it might. But usually it's something even better. So don't get carried away if it's not exactly like you have and are envisioning it when the day comes in the future, although you might be surprised. And some of the things that you're dreaming up might not be happening really soon. They might be happening another time, or they might not be happening at all, because your higher self has a better plan for you. Trust that. Trust that. The frequency that you tap into when you dream it up, that's what draws it in. Well, in fact, it's actually already here, but that's what draws it in. So yes to dreaming it up, and not because it is not perfect right here and right now. Because you're happy with where you're at and you want to experience more. That's why you are here on this beautiful human journey. So don't create from the angle of lack. Create from the angle of prosperity and abundance. Yansha is currently cleaning up her apartment, and she's realizing how abundant she is in so many little things. Earlier she went to the depot to drop off some garbage, and there were quite a lot of cables that she had in one of her drawers. Old cables that she didn't need anymore. And she thought, wow, look at this. I didn't know I'm that abundant in cables. And you might think, well, why cables? Is that really that interesting? Well, from our perspective it is, because everything is energy and there is really no small and no big or too little value or too much value. It's all energy. So if you don't feel abundant right now, look around at your place. Recognize how abundant you actually are. The memories may be attached to things that you have in your place. Souvenirs, photos. Maybe you took some shells from a beach somewhere. You are so abundant. Create and play from that perspective. Because yes, you are ready to see yourself more prosperous, more healthy, more loved and more loving than ever before, because that's who you are, right here and right now. You're not lacking anything. You're not lacking anything. And yes, some of you might chime in and say, hey, but there's certain things in my life that I don't have enough of or that I want more of. Yes, we get it. We get it. But allow yourself to change your perspective regardless. Maybe you live in a tiny place and you want a bigger place. Maybe you live in a city and you want to move into the countryside. Maybe, whatever your scenarios are. See it from the perspective as if you're already there. Whether it's a physical place, whether it is a situation. That's how you draw it in. And this is not a sequence to manifest your desires, although to some degrees it is. This is a message for deeper recognition of who you truly are, and that you are ready to love yourself on a deeper level, to accept yourself on a deeper level, and to move ahead with confidence. Because that inner knowing with the self-acceptance, with the self-love, that inner knowing is growing every day, that everything is working out for you. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? You are so magnificent. You are so loved. So loved. And you are never alone. Never alone. We love you so much. Thank you for having spent this time with us. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for taking in these frequencies. And thank you up front for playing with this. Allow yourself to be this powerful, because it is not power over anyone else. This is referencing to you connecting with the source aspect within, with the divine creator within, recognizing that and living from that space. That's how powerful. And you were that powerful from the very beginning. Just think about it. You were born as a little baby, and now look at you, all grown up. Isn't that power? If that isn't power, we don't know what is. Thank you. I'm going to lovingly leave you. Bye.